Hey guys, welcome back. Channel. They were doing this Venture Camp Season 1 if Lynda and Fiore switched seasons. So, episode 1, no elimination. Episode 2. Oh, and yes, I have changed teams up a bit for more interesting dynamics. I've kept Alec, Ellie, Ashley and Will together. So yeah, that's practically the only change. Okay, so yeah, I do think the teal team will lose. And yeah, Will is still out. Because Lynda can probably just convince Alec, Ellie and Gabby to vote for Will. Meaning they have the majority alliance. Okay, so episode 3. The maze. So Lynda's fiore. Okay, so I'm gonna put them up on the elimination if I don't think they're doing it. We know the obvious ones who don't do theirs. So yeah, it's pretty much the teal team will win. Because I don't think Lynda would do hers. Oh wait, it's a tie. So yeah, but I do think that with 3 penalties and 3... Actually, I think Rep do and 2 penalties. So yeah. And person voted out Miriam. You guys know why. Oh, wait a minute. The guys alliance. And yeah, they'd keep Miriam around, so Lil's out. Episode 4, the water challenge. Here's who's going up against who. Tom would face Lynda, Jake would face Ellie, Drew would face Gabby, Dan would face Ashley, Nick would face Gret, and Miriam would face Alec. But let me just do that. So, if I put them back on their team, they have won. Lynda would win, Gabby would win, Tom would win, Jake would win, Ashley would win, Brett would win, and finally Drew would win. Oh yeah, so yeah, Miriam would have won, so yeah. This, I actually think the teal team would lose again. And since Alec lost as well, he's out. Episode 5, the cooking challenge. Lynda and Gret would do it. And I don't see no reason for Miriam and Jake to not do theirs. They would win, and representative would be Tom. Here's who I think is going to go out. Gret, by the normal vote. And Ellie. Okay, so Gabby would win immunity like she did in the original, and Tom would win immunity as well. And here's who I think is going to go home. I'm sorry to the Miriam fans, but the Guys Alliance, yes. And then I think this is where Ashley would go. Episode 7, a team swap, but I'm going to actually put Nick on the teal team. And here's who I think is going to go home. Dan, still. We have reached the merge. Episode 8, Truth or Dare of the Truth Challenge. Drew would win immunity. And I think this is where Lynda would go. Everyone is sick of her by now. Episode 9, I think this is the Zombie Survival Challenge. And yeah, Nick would win immunity. Gabby would tell Drew and Jake about Tom. Jake would tell Tom that Gabby's trying to get him out, so they just vote Gabby out here. Okay, so now Tom would win immunity in the flag challenge. Oh, wait, let me go back to episode 9. Gabby had her immunity totem, so yeah, this is where I think Nick would go. I forgot Gabby still had her immunity totem. Okay, so I'm gonna make episode 10 a no elimination episode. And yes, we will have 14 episodes this season. Just kidding, we're gonna still have 13. Episode 11. Also a no elimination challenge. Episode 12, the pairs would be Tom and Gabby versus Jake and Drew. Tom and Gabby would win immunity. Drew is out. But he got much further in this canon. Episode 13, Tom and Jake would work together, but Gabby would get there just before them. And this is where Tom would sacrifice himself for Jake. So we have the final two, Gabby and Jake. Who should win it all? At the chance they were doing what if Fiore and Isabelle were on the same team, well, on the same season. I don't think much changed for episode 2 since episode 1 is a no elimination. Episode 3. Yeah, I don't see much changing. To which Amelie is sent home. Episode 4 is where things will get interesting. Isabelle shows Fiore her idol, and they become allies. Surprisingly, with Natalia, Marissa, and Anastasia. And yeah, Ted is still eliminated. Episode 5. I think this is the singing challenge. Here are the pairs. So, Fiore, Natalia, Marissa, and Anastasia. And Isabelle, Logan, and Richard. Because why would I change the pairs? You know, the teams for this challenge. Then it's Benji, Jade. No, wait a minute. Diego ain't in this episode. So, episode 5. The basketball challenge, I believe. Yeah, Diego is still out. Fiore being here doesn't impact it. So, as I was saying, for this episode, it would still be the same teams. Ivy, Spencer, and Zayd on one team. Hannah, Benji, Jade, and Tristan on the other. The team that will win is obviously the blue team, with this being a no elimination as usual. I might do a what if episode 6 was an elimination episode. Because we all know what would happen there. Episode 7. This is Tristan's blind side. Still would happen. Episode 8. Spencer's out, but instead of switching with Isabelle, he switches with Fiore. Isabelle's biggest ally, other than Natalia. Episode 9. Oh, sorry, gonna change that. And add something. I think it's episode 16. No, wait. Episode 13's Rescue Island. Episode 16. Or episode 17. Yeah, I'm going to do 16 for the comebacks. Okay, so episode 9 goes roughly the same. This time it's Isabelle getting out instead of Lynda, and then it's Anastasia. Oh, it hasn't happened yet. So Marissa's still going out here. Because Isabelle would side with the boys, along with Natalia. And yeah, this time Isabelle's getting out right there. And then episode 11, Anastasia gets out. Return challenge between Isabelle and Natalia. Yeah, Anastasia's definitely winning that. Episode 12, I actually still think this would remain the same. Okay, so we've actually only had one changed elimination here. Even though Fiore would have been out there, we have to keep her in due to plot armor. Okay, we've reached the merge. Here are the pairs. Hannah and Benji, Anastasia and Zayd, Jade and Fiore, Logan and Natalia and Richard and Spencer. I know Jade and Richard were originally pairs, but I think this dynamic would be better. Spence would actually let Richard go help Logan. Fiore would guide Jade to get the treasure, but then she'd hear Logan, not wanting to have any suspicion on her. She'd let Jade go save him, but Jade wouldn't, and then Fiore would just yell at her. And yeah, this one is an easy vote out. It'll be Jade. Wait, Jade has immunity with Fiore, so... Oh yeah, and Anastasia's partner would still have been, Spencer. So he's also safe. Logan would be out, because the others just would want him to get some, medical help. Episode 15, the horror challenge. No Isabelle, Spencer would win immunity. Jade is so out. Wait a minute, I just realised. Yeah, Fiore stole Isabelle's immunity totem from her before she left. Well, before the elimination ceremony, because, why wouldn't she? Episode 16, the comebacks. It will be Amelie and Marissa still. Actually, no Marissa. Isabelle. For one reason. She's in the title. Plot armor. Episode 17, Natalia is still out. And still has that epic scene. I'm going to take some inspiration from old drama at this point. I would like to have this as a bike building competition. Because I forgot the challenge. So here's the people that would pass the first round. Spencer, Hannah, Zaid, Fiore, and Richard. These four wouldn't pass. The person who would win immunity would be Zaid. And this is where I believe that Richard would go. Episode 19. Instead of the Marissa Anastasia blindside, it would be Isabelle and Anastasia's blindside. Anastasia's out. Is what would happen if Fiore didn't save her with the immunity totem. Isabelle gets furious at Fiore. Anastasia says bye in Russian. Episode 20. Zaid is still out for some reason. Episode 21. Spencer realizes that the guys are outnumbered. So Benji goes to Fiore and asks if she's willing to join the guys again. She accepts, since she has stolen Anastasia's extra vote advantage. Also, So they decided to get Amelie out. Episode 22. Spencer is so out here. Just saying, but he's so out. He's gonna be a big threat. Episode 23. I would like this to be a motel episode. Well, the motel episode where the camp gets voted out. Benji's out because of his popularity. Episode 24. No elimination. From this what if. Episode 25. Hannah would win immunity. I'm going to put these two up here for the votes. Benji would vote Anastasia, along with Spencer. Amelie would vote for Fiore. Zade would vote for Fiore. Isabelle would vote for Fiore. Natalia would vote for Fiore. Anastasia would vote for Fiore. And Jade would vote Anastasia. Rich would vote Anastasia. Logan would vote Anastasia. Leslie would vote for Fiore. And yes, I know this doesn't usually happen, but I would like this to happen. Marissa votes Fiore. Ivy votes Fiore. Tristan votes Anastasia. Diego votes Anastasia along with Ted. Meaning Anastasia is still out in this episode. And because I'm too lazy to move them back to their original placements and I've got them already, I'm just gonna put them down here. The winner is Hannah, because you're going to tell me that I will beat Hannah in the final challenge. You're telling me that, along with the fact that there's driving involved. Yeah, no. Bye guys, see you in the next video.